When your FPS drops, there's a bottleneck in one or more of your system's components. Here's the 4 main things causing these issues. Number 1. CPU bottleneck. The CPU, or the central processing unit, is the brain of your computer, and it handles all the calculations required to run the game. The game needs a certain amount of processing power to simulate things like AI behaviors, physics, and game logic like NPC movements, player actions, or environment interactions. If the CPU can't process these calculations fast enough, it struggles to keep up with the game's requirements, resulting in FPS drops. Number 2. GPU bottleneck. The GPU, also known as graphics processing unit, is in charge of rendering the graphics you see on screen, which includes things like textures, lighting, and the environment. The GPU needs to handle rendering each frame as quickly as possible. If the game has high-resolution textures, complex shaders, or a lot of on-screen objects, the GPU gets overloaded. That's also why Roblox lags when you explode a bunch of blocks. When the GPU reaches its maximum processing capacity, it can't render the next frame fast enough, causing a drop in FPS. Number 3. Memory. RAM is where the system stores data that needs to be accessed quickly by the CPU or GPU. Games load textures, models, and world data into the memory to quickly access them during gameplay. If there isn't enough RAM, the system starts swapping data to the hard drive, which is much slower. When the game tries to load more assets than your memory can handle, it causes a delay as it accesses data from your hard drive. This delay in retrieving data leads to stuttering and FPS drops. Number 4. This should be fucking obvious, but close your background apps. So, next time you're experiencing FPS drops, remember to check your CPU, GPU, and RAM usage. Understanding these common causes will help you troubleshoot and improve your gaming experience. If you'll want me to go more in depth in troubleshooting, let me know in the comments.